All right, I want to take a little bit of time here and just give you guys, the players, some a really good tip that I think that can help you with your skill development. Now, I'm a skill coach. There are people that come to me and hire me to help them with their skills, but I really don't think that you don't have to hire a skills coach to get better. You don't have to actually hire somebody to help you with your skills and take you to another level. And I know that's a big thing right now. I know there are skill coaches everywhere. You can find us very easily. But for all you players out there that's wanting to play and get better, improve your skills, and take your game to another level, you don't necessarily have to hire someone to help you do that. So I want to help you, give you some information on what you can do to help your skills, and then even be able to monitor your skills to see how you're improving. And one of those things I think that you should do is whenever you go to the gym, number one, you got to have a plan. What exactly is it that you're going to do? Don't just go and show up at the gym and say, I'm just going to get up some shots. You need to be specific. So you got to have a plan when you go into the gym. And with that plan, what I think you should do is take 5, maybe 10 minutes before you go to the gym. And you can just get you a notepad like this or a notebook like this. This is all you need. Get you a pen or a pencil. Write down exactly what you want to do. And if you were kind of like me when I first started, I couldn't really collect my thoughts on what I wanted to do. Then what I suggest is you make blocks. So if you know you're going to be in the gym for 60 minutes, then I will come up with no more than 6 blocks. And then block 1, and it may be 10 minutes. It may be stationary ball handling. Block 2 could be ball handling on the move, where you're making dribble moves through cones, or whether you are dribbling up and down the court, making moves, anything of that nature. Block 3 could be half court drives, where you start out near half court, you set you some cones up on the wing, maybe at the top of the key, you dribble up to the cone, make a move, and you can alternate between finishing at the rim, shooting a pull-up jump shot, or you can do just one of those. You can say, okay, I'm going to work on finishing, so everything is going to be finishing at the rim. So then your 4th block could be, I'm going to work on some spot up shooting. I'm for 10 minutes, I'm just going to get up a lot of reps. I'm going to do spot up shooting. And then the last 20 minutes, you may say, well, those last 20 minutes, I'm going to do shooting on the move or shooting off of cuts, and then shots off the dribble. Well, those could be just pull-up jump shots, or it could be out of triple threat. So it's a number of different things that you can do, but that's one of the easiest ways to do it. Write down what you're going to do. So you'll have block 1, stationary ball handling. Block 2, ball handling on the move. Block 3, you're going to do half court drives. Block 4, you're going to do some spot up shooting. And then the last block for 20 minutes, you can do some shooting on the move, or some shooting off of cuts, or some pull up jump shots, or transition shooting, if you will. Now, here's where it gets real specific. Not only do you want to write down what you're going to do, the really good players will keep up with how many shots they're making and taking. So with your shooting, you may say, I'm going to shoot spot up shots from the corner. I'm going to shoot 10 from the corner. And then on your notebook, you'll write down spot up shooting. And you may even draw a basketball court, or you may put on their right corner, and you'll put the number 10, and you'll put a line over that number 10. So when you get done, you quickly write down how many you made out of 10. If you want to go for makes, then you'll put 10, and you'll put a line under it, and you keep shooting till you make 10. What this does is it gives you a record. It gives you a record of how you're shooting from different spots on the floor. And you can do the same thing for ball handling. You may go 10 minutes of stationary ball handling, which I think is a little excessive, but just for this example, we're going to say 10 minutes of stationary ball handling. So you may do 30 seconds of a right hand pound dribble, and you're going to keep up with how many times you pound dribble the ball with your right hand, and then you'll write it down. Same thing with your left hand. Pound it for 30 seconds, as much as you can, see how many reps you get, and then write it down. And over time, every time you go to the gym, and you don't have to do necessarily the same drills or the same workout, but every time you go to the gym, you keep track of what shots you take, what shots you make. Then over time, you will have feedback and some really good feedback. You'll have some analytics. You'll have some records, some percentages, and you'll be able to look at that, and you could really then break it down. If you're really into analytics, you can say, okay, me shooting on the right side of the floor, I'm shooting 42% versus on the left side of the floor, I'm shooting 61%. 3-pointers from the wings, I'm shooting 65%, but from the top of the key and the corners, I'm shooting 40%. So then you could be even more specific on what you need to do. So that's just a real quick tip I want y'all to understand and do. You can do this on your own. You can have your own feedback. You can monitor your progress on your own. But if you feel like you do need a skills coach, you can reach out to one. Or if you have any questions about anything that you're doing, just let me know. Hit me in a direct message, and I help you out as much as I can.